It's your man, PooNanners, your Texas caster and hype master.
And your weirdo with the beardo, QTpop.
That's right. He is here today again for show number 2. Welcome to VRhythm, where we keep you up to date with what's happening in the world of VRhythm games. Also, their mods, their custom charts, new music, events, streamers, and of course, competitions when they happen.
And we've got some great community streamers to spotlight tonight, and we've got some new features and mods to showcase.
Yes, man, I cannot wait. We're going to jump right into Beat Saber. Beat Saber added a custom Saber color picker as well as a few new songs, right?
Yeah, the custom color picker thing's a coming soon feature, which is great because it's one less mod people have to install. And the new songs are really fun. I mean, they're Camilla tracks. They're hard. They're hard. I'm sorry, they're really hard. They're good hard, but they're hard.
As some of them said in your chat, you know, if they're hard, then they don't even stand a chance if you think they're hard. But we know, right? No matter how hard they are, Tai Chi will be number one. Speaking of other things that Tai Chi is surely to be number one in, the Versus mod. Go to versusmod.com to check it out. QT, tell us more about Versus mod.
Well, it's a mod that allows a new showcase of like features such as like golf. So in real life, you play golf and you try to get the lowest score. So the whole idea is play the song as poorly as humanly possible to get the lowest score. And then it also has clause integration. We'll talk about that at some time. It's a mod that's called Claws that gives you little Wolverine claws. Sorry, trademark, my bad. But it's made by Rue, one of the Live developers, and we'll talk about it probably next show, I think.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to know more about the claw. So moving on, Ashley Riot, Pesky Cashew, and myself will be heading down to Atlanta, Georgia on behalf of VRespawn to bring you all the nerd news from my favorite pop culture convention, Dragon Con, this Labor Day weekend. I go every year, with the exception of 1 year, right about the time my baby was born, so I had a decent excuse. Not only will we be streaming regularly from the gaming house, but we will be providing a steady stream of convention content via interviews, photos, and updates all week long. Be sure to hit up Ashley on Twitter for more details if you're going to Dragon Con and want to hang out with other Beat Saber fans. Ashley is also going to be going to Oculus Connect 6 and TwitchCon this year. She is going to be busy. And while she doesn't have any Beat Saber houses planned yet, feel free to reach out to her and let her know how many of our Beat Saber community fans will be at that event. And maybe something will happen. We'll have to see. I think this Beat Saber house thing at conventions is going to end up being like kind of her calling card, is something she's going to do more. And we here at VRespawn want to help her continue to do that as much as we can. And it turns out there's like a buddy as well that she has that really wants to jump in on that game. So I think we're going to see a lot more from her when it comes to Beat Saber houses.
That's great. And we got a really awesome streamer tonight to spotlight for Beat Saber. He plays other games as well, but Beat Saber is kind of his jam. His name's Toge VR. Oh gosh, he's so hyped, guys. You have no idea. He's just so hyped. Just watch this for a second. Like,
watch him dance.
It's
full motion, no resistance.
Yeah,
I'm just happy.
He's just so whatever. I mean, look, just I don't even know what to say. Like, he always just keeps me speechless when I'm watching him play. You know, he does everything elegantly. Like, he's always just over the top with his exaggeration and movement because he's having fun. Even maps like this, he's just go 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 go. It's crazy.
It's like he was encouraged by his parents or something. You and I don't know what that's like. Ragesack had a new sick video out with Split Verse. So be sure to check that out, and we'll have the link in the description, or if you follow Ragesack on Twitter, you'll be able to find it there. Split Verse, always kicking out great content. You and I have both been working with them since, you know, they basically built the place, right? So it's always good to see new content come out. So yeah,
they're a great company, man. They're really good people.
They make really great stuff. I mean, they really got the Vive tracker on the camera and big green screen room thing down. It's really funny because that feature had been in Live for a while, but you just didn't see a lot of people capitalize on it because, well, you know, you need a camera crew to do it and a whole building.
Yep. Yeah, you need a lot of space.
And great lighting. As a matter of fact, I think one of the ones that they do in the full room that they like to do the 360 shots, they just have it open to sunlight. It's the only way to adequately light the room. Oh, man. Pepsi Cola Sprite put together a collection of Audica custom apps that he wanted to showcase here, so let's just dive right in. This one is a merry-go-round. It's mapped by October, OSU map maker. It's excellently ported from Beat Saber. Thanks to October, longtime guy. It's a well-balanced map, switching between well-paced double shots, fun single-note rhythms, and shoot swiping. So let's take a look at this next one he's got up. I know you like those hype anime theme song music videos.
Oh yeah, this is totally my jam. If I was like an Audica player, yeah, this would be on the playlist for sure.
Well, here's another one if you like it.
This one's pretty hype too. We've watched this clip a few times, and I don't know, man. This song is pretty bop. I won't lie.
Yep, I can't even pronounce the name of the anime that this is from, but he said the map feels right for the song and the holds and the quicker switches of the wrist feel in tune and on beat. So really likes the way that this one feels, and it is again in that anime theme song style. My little brother's new cartoon, our Cartoon Network, has the classic 90s anime intro, so I was hoping that we could grab that song, but he says we don't have a full-length version yet. This is Moshi. This is Jonas that actually throw this map down. It's a pretty tricky map. He tests your peripheral vision with his wacky long chains and your focus when he drops his wrist flips on you. So it's a great job, and it's a map that Pepsi thinks can make us all better, and he would love to see more of these maps that sort of test the limits of how difficult and yet playable map can be. That's all we have for Audica, though. Thanks again to Pepsi Cola Sprite for that. Remember, if you have something about Audica that you need to share us, please hit us up on Twitter.
Yeah, absolutely. Seriously, like, guys, we're not Audica players. We definitely need information on Audica. And it's not that we don't have friends or whatever, but this show's for you guys. If you guys know content that would be cool to talk about, new maps or whatever.
Go J. Jonah Jameson. I was like, I demand pictures of Audica right now. If you don't give us stories on Audica, we're cutting it from the show. But anyway, yeah. I mean, it's just a couple of HardMix developers. Not many people over there that really tried to get Audica off the ground. Very similar to other games in the past. You see that with I think Servios with Electronauts just had I think one or two guys working as a pet project. And we love to showcase these when if there's a community that's playing it that are interested in it, we like to give them a voice so that people know that it's out there in case someone else says, hey, you know what, I might want to try that. Sometimes I want to shoot my notes instead of punch them. Sometimes I want to cut them with a sword. It really depends.
Right. No, absolutely. And there's a place for all these games.
Yeah. So moving on to Synth Riders. There's a bunch of graphical improvements that came out, including just the overall design, the UI, and changing the performance on all the environments. These have not been updated since the game release, so this is a big, full, basically art overhaul, right?
Yeah, and every scene's getting a remake if it was older. The brand new ones obviously don't need remade. And they redid the menu. There's so much coming. And then there's the prismatic mod coming, which we'll have to talk about later because they keep changing things, and obviously we don't want to say, oh, it's going to be like this, and then have them change it. But this is one of the new scenes. It's called Return of the Synths, and it's just so pretty. It really fits the theme of the game now, and everything just matches. It looks so good in the headset. In the new menu, you're floating in space now, and when you turn around, obviously you can't see everything, and I apologize in that scene, but there's an arcade machine behind you floating around, and the new credit scenes are on the left. It's just super cool. The new menus are really nice.
I would like a retro arcade joystick style version of Synth Riders. Oh man, that'd be good stuff. Well, moving on to the mapping contest they held, Tebow came in first with the Undertale versus Omega Flower chart, which sounds pretty badass.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Fractal and IchDerHorst took second and third, respectively. We have the chart names and their Discord tags in the description if you want to hit them up, you want to play those maps. The prizes that they won included a Synth Riders shirt, a poster, exclusive Discord role, and a big fat stack of game keys. Next up, we have a streamer spotlight, right?
Yeah, it's World42. She's one of the oldest, OG streamer people when it comes to mixed reality and music games. She used to play Audio Shield really, a ton.
Audio Shield takes me back all the way to 2016.
Right? And she's just, I don't want to call her one of the biggest faces of the game, but really, man, she really is one of the biggest faces of this game. It absolutely fits her style. She just has nothing but fun playing it. And you can't blame her because
she was born in the right era, like me and you too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It connects with us.
It's just watch her play, man. She's having fun.
That 360 was great.
She's like Toge, man. She just has a great time.
They just let it loose, man. But you also said she's Australian as well, though, so maybe that's it. Maybe they're just related and we don't know it.
Well, I mean, we were talking
or maybe
pre-show.
It's an Australian thing.
You know, it's right. They win at everything, like you said.
Australians win at everything forever. That is absolutely true.
Absolutely true.
Exactly. Now, I should briefly mention that we were contacted by the creators of Audio Trip to check out their game and to feature their updates and community news here as well. But we didn't have time to gather the info together. We did ask them to see if there was somebody in the community that wanted to write or produce their section, since that's generally how we do this. We're going to shoot for next week to try to get something up for you guys, anybody who is interested in that game. If you're a member of that community, though, please hit us up and let us know. So let us know at least what we should talk about, like Pepsi did, where he just sent us some clips.
Yeah, and apparently there's been some big upgrades since the last time I played it. I played it when it was a previous thing, so I might just have to boot it up this week and give you guys some first impressions if we don't get info. Because, I mean, it does deserve another play, you know? It's gotten a lot of updates, so we'll let you know.
Yeah, man, let's see what they're doing. Well, that is it for us. Thanks to everyone in the community that helped us build this show. Let us know in the comments below what we need to cover next, and please suggest a streamer from the community that we need to showcase.
Yeah, and really, please do that, because I again, could keep grabbing friends, but I don't think it's fair. Plus, this show's for you guys. And you can always give us the input on the show live. We're doing these recordings live on my Twitch channel now, so come drop in.
Have fun with
we're
it,
making the show. Yeah,
demand that we drink more. Say, you know what? I don't like the colors on the set. Let's change those. Have a little vote. Let us know you want to stream. Yeah, we can build the show together, man. It'd be fun. Again, I am PooNanners, joined by Mad VR streamer QTpop.
Yeah, and don't forget to check out that VRespawn.com. Seriously, guys, it's the only place you can get actual esports news and stuff. And we have socials everywhere. Like, follow, subscribe. Go.
Exactly. This show was written by Ashley Riot. Pepsi Cola Sprite wrote the Audica piece. And the man himself with the last word also wrote our Beat Saber piece.
Word, and seriously, reach out to guys on Twitter. Like, we want to give you what you want to see. So your community spotlight streamers, hit us up.